Hey, I'm Colin Smith, and today we are looking at the new Insta360 Mic Pro. It's actually been released today, and if you're wondering what it sounds like, you're listening to it right now. I'm wearing it right here. So this is going to be a high-level overview where we're just going to get into all the good, exciting new features. We're not going to waste a lot of your time. Let's just make it down and dirty. So the Insta360 Mic Pro features e-ink. If you look here, you can see my logo is on the microphone. Now, it's very, very easy to change it, and let me show you how right now. Well, what we do is just go into the settings, and then under settings, we choose wallpaper. And here you can see, there's a bunch of presets and stuff that come, and there's different wallpapers you can choose. But we can upload our own image and put our own logo in there. So let me set my logo. Now notice when I do it, it's going to flash a couple of times because what it's doing is it's updating the e-ink. The cool thing about that is this is the only time it consumes energy or uses power is when it's changing the display. Once it's set, even when we turn it off, that logo is going to stay there and it's not going to consume any power. Now this is a really cool type of e-ink. It's actually using 6 colors and it's capable of reproducing almost any color. So when we're done, I can even turn the mic off and look at that. Now my logo remains and I have my branding on my videos. And other notable features inside of this mic is it has a 3 mic array. So you can have it very narrow and focused on where it's collecting the sound from, or you can have it collecting the sound all the way around. There's different modes that you can set into. Cardioid mode is ideal for vlogging, solo live streams, ASMR, and voiceovers. Figure 8 mode is perfect for interviews and two-person conversations. So you can have it, spread quite wide, or you can have it very directional, which is nice for different kind of environments. And another really cool feature about this, because it has a 3 mic array, it can do internal stereo recording. So if you're into music and live music and events like that, or maybe you're shooting vlogs and you want to give true stereo sound so, people kind of feel more in the moment, that's now possible. Now, as far as connecting it, I can connect it to the up-and-coming Luna, or I can actually connect it directly with my Insta360 X5 camera. I don't need any other accessories or anything like that. I can just connect directly. Now, with an adapter, you can connect to your mobile phone, or you can adapt to your DSLR camera and your computer and other devices like that. It has an auto gain control, which is going to prevent clipping because, sometimes when it gets too loud, we've all experienced that with the audio, and it's just, you hear that buzzing noise because it just clips, and it's very, very difficult to fix that in post. And if you're worried about clipping, it's capable of recording 32-bit floating point internal recording. So you can recover recordings. It's not likely to clip because it has much more headroom, and you're just going to get the best quality audio that you can use and add that in post-production. And it's going to be saved directly inside. And it has 30 hours of battery life, and it also supports timecode. So if you're one of those people using timecode, yes, it's supported on your mic now. So it comes with some different accessories. Right now, I'm using the magnetic clip on it. So it's just using a magnet underneath my shirt, and I could just literally move this around wherever I want. But it also has AI noise reduction, so it's actually going to help a lot with that noise reduction, and also in getting rid of background noises. The other clip it comes with is this one attaches, and if you want to just clip it to a lapel or something like that, you can do it right there. So what if this came with a lavalier mic? Well, just so it happens, there's a little adapter here. Well, I'm just going to hold it here for now so you can hear what the lavalier mic sounds like. So you can compare that to the internal mic. And along with that, we also have 3 different types of windsocks, or dead cats, as you might call them. Let me just clip this on for a sec. I don't know how well it's positioned, whether or not it's going to sound good, but I have a little dead cat here that could go on top of the lav mic. Then we have this one here, which goes across the top here. Covers the main mic, depending on which mode you're in, of course. And then we have this bigger one that goes all the way across, a little mustache there. It looks like, I don't know, is it a mustache or a beard? And that covers all 3 mics. So you've got the entire array covered. So there's some accessories there that can kind of help you out. And what I'm wearing right now is the transmitter, and this can be configured in different ways. You can have 4 transmitters going into one receiver, so you could attach your camera and you could have 4 different people wearing a microphone, which is good for a panel or something like that. But the other way that's kind of interesting is that you can do 2 and 4. So you can have 2 microphones going into 4 different receivers, which means that you could have 4 different cameras all recording audio at the same time. So that's a lot of flexibility, when you're doing a multi-camera shoot or you're doing a multi-person shoot. So those are the main features as far as the audio. You're listening to it right now. And let me know in the comments if you want me to go out and do some tests, some range tests, noise tests, active noise reduction tests. By the way, there's a RAID system right beside me, and it's humming and making that high-pitched kind of noise. And it's a little bit loud right now. I don't know if you can hear it in the audio or not. Let's see how good the noise cancellation is if it completely gets rid of it. Plus, there's a little bit of echo in this room because of this table's very kind of bouncy. So I'm also curious how that's going to sound. So anyway, let me know your thoughts underneath, and let me know if you'd like to see a in-depth tutorial about using this mic in different kind of ways. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and you won't miss any of my tutorials and reviews. So until next time, I'll see you later.